Hey, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about the book Never Lose a Customer Again by Joey Coleman. Absolutely love this book. And the reason I wanted to do a video on this and talk about it and just kind of spitball some of my takeaways is this book I read and listened to and actually got the chance to go to a mastermind event where Joey was speaking at in 2020 before COVID. Actually, it was 2019, before COVID happened, when we could travel back then. Beforehand, and I got to, when his book just came out, got to hear from him and hear some of the reasons why he put this book together. So I wanted to talk about it because I think it's really important when you run a video business or like a service-based business to have a process once a person buys. And this is where a lot of the time people come to me and come to this channel and go, how do I grow my business? How do I get clients? How do I scale? And in this book, it talks about how to never lose a customer. And just imagine, hey, if all the customers you had right now or had in the past never left you and they all were paying you on a monthly basis, you would never have to go get new clients because you just have consistent revenue because you have consistent clients paying you. And this talks about that concept of the first 100 days of a new client coming on board. What are you doing to create that experience? So really, it's a really good book in giving you some tips and strategies on how to create the customer journey. So I want to give you a couple of those key things, what it shares in the book, so you can skim the book or read the book. And hopefully this sells you on reading the book, right? No affiliation link to this book. I just wanted to share it because I think it's super valuable. So one of the things that I took away from the book was that first 100 days, which is when you sign a new client, what is that new client experience? What happens in that first 100 days? Some people go, oh, we deliver to them. We create their thing. We create the video package. And yeah, that's fantastic, but it's not really a wow experience. It's not really like, man, what are we doing in this first 100 days to keep this customer? And I remember one of my very first clients was actually a business coach for a company called Action Coach. She was a business coach for trades businesses, and she was great because she was actually business coaching me at the time when I was starting at my video business. And she actually gave me a tip before this book was even out. And this is where I remember why it was so important. She said, hey, in the first 30 to 90 days or 100 days, you should be sending some sort of welcome package or a gift or some sort of special moment that you make with that client. So what we actually did to her, she told me to do the strategy. We actually added a part of our video business to every new client that we signed. We'd send them a welcome package or give them a gift card or take for them to go out to dinner. So I actually gave her and her partner a gift card to go out to this expensive restaurant in our local town at the time. And we gave her some flowers. Another client, we gave her a fruit basket. And we gave different things for different clients, but we made it part of our onboarding experience that we'd have a gift of some sort to thank them as an appreciation token for them investing in us, right? And you'll be surprised that a small gift or a card or just even a special that you make with that client can really make all the difference for them to stay with you. And this is where the other key concept in the book, people talk about B2B, which is business to business. This talks about H to H, which is human to human, which is when you're selling a video package, yes, you're signing a client, but a client is someone you spend a lot of time with. They're someone that becomes part of your family, your team get to work with them. They get to experience what you are going through in your business, the growth that you're going through. And if you can create that experience where you look at them as a human and you can have it fun for them, fun for you, and you have moments that you put in your business in the first 100 days to make it memorable for them, why would they leave? And this is when you think about signing this client, just you're so excited all the way up until we sign them. We're giving them this red carpet experience. But as soon as they sign, it's, oh, you're a client now. I've got these other clients I've got to look after. I'll email you every now and then. This is what happens all the time. And look, you may be feeling bad for not contacting your clients or reaching out to them more often. You're feeling that you should be doing better. And yeah, you should. However, if you can take some strategies from this book, you can actually have it part of your process. There's not like a, oh shit, I need to remember to do this. It's like part of the process. And that's the whole concept of the book, is like building a system from not your front end, but also the back end to keep clients. And maybe it's a welcome gift. Maybe it's the onboarding process. Maybe it's scheduled touch-in points with them. Maybe it's having rewards or milestones that you work towards with them that you can celebrate. I know for us, one of our core milestones that we love for our clients to achieve is, depending on which program they're in, is get their first ad running. And it's a moment that we get them to celebrate. And I get them to, in the videos of our courses and our trainings, to post in the community and celebrate that. And we want that to be a milestone. We actually strategically put it in place that within the first 3 weeks of someone working with us, they can get an ad running, get their first lead, because it's a milestone. multiple other journeys and stuff that we have in the back end of our business to increase it. Now, we're not perfect at this. Don't get me wrong. We're not perfect. This is something that I constantly work at. We run in-person events. We create experiences, all because we want to have this experience for customers and clients of ours so they never leave. And this is something that if you can take anything away from this video, and maybe it sells you on reading this book, installing some of these systems in the customer journey and the customer retention can be super, super valuable, which means you never lose a customer. And especially if you're looking to sign retained clients or get clients on a consistent basis, if they just never left you and you worked with them, they'll be clients for life. I've had clients that I even still do video work for, and it's because I know exactly what I did in the early days. I built that relationship with them, and I still build the relationship with them. There's still a human-to-human connection. So hopefully this is enough to convince you to go get this book. The book's called Never Lose a Customer Again from Joey Coleman. Get the audiobook or the physical copy. There's no affiliate link for this. I just wanted to recommend this book because I think it's super valuable. But that's it for this video. If you got value out of this video, I'd love to know in the comments down below. And hey, if you've read this book or you read the book and then you come back to this video, I'd love you to drop a comment down below to hear what was your takeaways from this book. But that's it for this video. Until the next one, I'll see you then.